Okay, hold on, pause. This is what we're not doing. So every time that he does this, I'm gonna record this. Because that's not okay. I'm just letting you know. No, the thing is, this is the third time he's done it. This is the third time he's done it. He doesn't want to go with you. So actually show up. Actually show up and do something then with him. Because he does this every time. No, it's not. No, it's not. It ain't because anybody babies him. You gonna give him his bag and stuff?
That's terrible. 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, no, it's not that at all. No, it's not. No, yeah, I will, but I'm telling you right now. We're gonna record that. And it's up with me. Just know that it's up.
What'd you say?
I'd love to.
What'd you say?
I didn't stutter.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Suck my dick.
If you had one, maybe I would.
Where that bitch?
Pussy ass
Hey, you
bitch.
wish I would,
Pussy ass. What the fuck you looking
Oh,
at?
that's on my way. Bitch.
Get your bitch ass out my driveway, ho.
You don't pay for shit.
Fuck you. You don't pay for shit either. $170,000 to your hoe, but $11,000 in your son's bank account. $11,000 in your son's bank account, but $170 to that
You don't
bitch.
got shit in your
Get out
bank
the car.
account.
Get out the car. Get out the car. Come on.
No wonder why the kid is screaming. The whole point of this conversation was Brittany Renner is, and this is why I think Brittany Renner is manipulative, and your friend is manipulative too, right? The whole point of this conversation is to say that for the past 3 weeks, your son's been crying, right? Your boy's been crying when he picks him up. I can see why he's been crying. If this is how you react to him picking up his son with his girl or whatever, right? And you turn it into a cussing match, and you start telling that girl, the hoe in the car, to get out of the driveway. You start cussing him, saying he don't give enough money to Brittany Renner, right? I can see why there's issues. I can see why the kid is distressed. Of course he's distressed, because every time he's released from your presence to his, who knows what, I'm not going to say you've said anything. Who knows the energy that you're carrying? Well, actually we do, because we just seen it here. This competition there was no reason for this competition to happen. And actually this happens a lot between men and women when it comes to their children, especially with women. I'm just going to be honest with you, because obviously the majority of the time, they're the ones that take on the brunt of the childcare, usually in most scenarios, right? But the problem is that the resentment that they have towards that man, regardless. And in this situation, Brittany Renner pretty much trapped him. I'm sorry, he was a young man. She has videos on the internet at the time saying how she traps ballers and stuff like that. Now, he's a young man who was stupid enough to go and fall into a trap, but she trapped him. Okay, whatever it is, doesn't really matter. So we already had that part one of manipulation. Now man's got a kid, he's got here, whatever. He's collected the kid. And by the way, we only saw this video now after she has already had a separation with Kevin Gates. So now you're looking like a problem only because you're not happy. So if you're not happy, no one else is going to be happy. That's what it looks like. I'm not saying that's what it actually is. And then you look at the situation where, okay, it starts here. Now, if you have a genuine concern about the child, let me just put this video here. Hold on. If you have a genuine concern about the child, right, there's a way to address this issue. The way that it's been addressed is as he's leaving the driveway. You know what I mean? Now, he's going to have to learn very quickly, because also at the same time, he can't fall prey for the fire. Him telling him to suck his dick and then telling her, you know, to F off that you ain't going to win that game, sir. Okay, all right? Trust me, it's a shame. It's a shambolizing. It's annoying. I get it. But unfortunately, it's a double standard. It is what it is. Life has got full of those, right? But she baited him into this situation. Look at this.
Okay, hold on.
Pause. First and foremost, kids cry all the time. Okay, like the kids with you most of the time anyway, right? And him being shifted to his dad, yeah, they're gonna cry, right? It can happen. It's not an abnormal thing. Do I feel like Brittany Renner has a point? Yeah, of course. You have the right to question, because again, your son is crying, and in this day and age, you can never be too sure. And I get it. I'm not against that. As a mom, I can see where you're trying to be protective, everything like that. That's where you sit down with him, have an honest conversation. You bringing it to the door, having your friend already have a camera in her hand already, just gives a setup. It just gives setup. You know what I mean? The kid's not literally fighting him, but she's crying.
This is what we're not doing. So every time that he does this, I'm gonna record this. because that's not okay. I'm just letting you know. No, the thing is, this is the third time he's done it. This is the third.
And he walked away because he's tired of having the tired of situation. Because now you're trying to berate me at your front door. I'm just coming to collect my son. I don't even want to have a long discourse with you, right? If you want to do that, set up some time, message later on, whatever. Set up appropriate time. But you just said, "Oh, I'm not going to deal with this." You're already starting the warfare, and that's why I said she baited him into a situation, right? Now she's going to chase after him.
So actually show up and do something then with him. Because he does this every time. No, it's not. No, it's not. It ain't because anybody babies him.
You gonna give him his bag and stuff? That's terrible. 3 weeks in a row.
Now, all she got to do is hand the bag over, keep quiet, and get back to the yard, blood. But she wants an argument. She wants to be frustrated. She wants to. You see, and when people are trying to manipulate you, when people are trying to get a reaction out of you because they still care about you most times as well, or they care about what you could have offered them, right? In this situation, PJ could have offered her the whole shebang, right? She could have been married, loved him, cared about him, wanted him to be the baby father and the husband that she ever wanted, and he didn't give it to her. He's given it to another girl, and that girl is sitting in the car. Yeah, you can get pissed off, you can get angry to a point where you want to manipulate a situation like this. Okay, let's play part 2, sorry.
And it's up with me. Just know that it's up.
What'd you say?
Now, why has it got to be up? Now, of course, I said again, he shouldn't have said something like that. Because once you start saying that too, you are just escalating your own situation. And again, I understand why he might have felt frustrated in that moment. I'm not going to say that he's, that it's unimaginable why he might say that. I'm just saying to see, they're trying to bait you though. That's the whole point. They're trying to manipulate you and bait you into a response. That's why she said, what'd you say? She wants to get it on camera. They can go to court and then revoke your rights of even seeing your kid and really treat it. All they want is your money. And see, when you see women in this state, they're in a heightened state, bro. All they care about is themselves in this particular situation. This is not all women, by the way. It's not all mothers. It's not all single mothers. I want to be very clear. But when you meet a certain type, which is Brittany Renner, because we know she's a manipulator, right? The whole point is get your money. And I don't care if you're not going to give me what I want. I'll get the money, and I don't care about you either. Remove yourself. You know what I'm saying to you? Because there's no need to be up if it's up. I'm up. Why? He's coming to get his son. That's it. Wish him on his way. Be happy that he's got him. Enjoy your weekend.
What'd you say?
I didn't stutter.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Suck my dick.
If you had one, maybe I would. Pussy ass bitch.
Now, why the friend? I don't know if it's a friend or it's a mama. I'm not sure who it was that's talking that there. You know what I mean? But you didn't get involved either, right? You don't need to get involved. What do you say? Now, they're trying to bait you to get you on camera so you can look like a bad person. Again, trying to do PR spins so they can put it on the internet and tell us something, right? But Brittany Renner has already got a reputation already. It ain't turning around because you decided to get him it's not going to turn around. You know what I mean? Like, but this is what happens when you unfortunately. And I understand you can make mistakes. So I'm not even trying to barge anybody. This is what happens when you choose the mother of your kids and she manipulated you into that situation. The same manipulation that she manipulated you into it. And of course, he was still a young man. He was. You know what I mean? Right? If he was a man, we'd be saying the same thing, right? The fact that she manipulated him into it is the same thing that she's going to try and manipulate him out of it. You know what I'm saying to you? The whole point is control. These are control. Now your friends here doing barking orders too, and not only does it stay there, it goes into the woman.
You don't pay for shit.
Fuck you.
So now it's talking about the fact that the girl's in the car calling her a hoe, talking about, oh, you don't pay for anything. Baby girl, I know you're not used. That argument doesn't wash with a man like PJ, but this is what I'm trying to tell you. When they're on a script, when they're on a script, when it comes to manipulation, this is it. You don't even pay for nothing. The man is a multi-millionaire, baby, and he's paying what's 11K? I don't know how much money is a lot of money in a month. A lot more than most people can afford. And you still want to say, oh, you still want to use you're broke. And that's when you know that the manipulation is running from the emotions. They're not even using factual arguments anymore. You know what? Because he gives more money to his girl. Yeah, it's his girl. You know what I mean? Right? So again, it's stupidity. So here's my thing. For any young man out there, you got to be very careful with your penis. Okay? Penis discipline is important. I'm going to be honest with you, because you don't want to end up in a situation. Look, we've all been there. We've all been stupid. We've all done some dumb things. As a man, I'm telling you this now, I've done some dumb things in my past, right? And I was close I've been in this situation myself, so I understand how easy it's done. But I want to let you know, before you ever fall in this situation, I hope you don't ever have to. Let's regulate our penises. Be very careful who you're trying to sleep with, because if you are going to sleep with that person, you start thinking, can that person be a mother of my kids? You have to always think that. Why? Because reality hits that condoms can break. Okay, all right. Condoms can come off. Okay, condoms are only 99%. That 1% might get you. Okay, you probably gonna take it off halfway through because you want to start feeling the rawness. All right, or she wants to feel the rawness, and stupidity takes over during sex. Ask any man who's done. Ask any man, you've been hitting it correctly, doing your thing, wearing protection, doing all those kind of things, and then in stupidity, in the moment, the heat of the moment, you do something. You don't think clearly. You're thinking of your penis, and then you find yourself in a situation, right? Now you're PJ washing. That's how quickly it can happen. So I'm warning you, be disciplined. You know what I mean? It's not everything you have to enter. You know what I mean? But let me know your thoughts down below. Do you agree? Let me know if your thoughts. Have you ever been in that situation yourself? What would you advise PJ Washington to do as a man? You know what I mean?